Welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. This episode we'll be covering some gameplay. Day 1, Dusk. Oh yes, there's a day and night cycle in this game. Forgot about it. On the top right you can see what time of the day it is. It's almost afternoon. How do I... Oh, I press X, okay. So in this village you go around collecting those orbs and they either have people or buildings inside of them, and you rebuild villages and whatnot. That's what made this game really unique. Ton, you're alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survive. We never dreamt this had happened. How the heck did you survive? One night and our entire village is gone. Can you believe this, Ton? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Not sure if that's a hat or if that's that dude's hair, but it looks weird. I guess the only thing that we can do is to get help from the guardian of Norum village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask Ton. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right hand side. You've probably seen it before. Well, this is actually pretty handy. I'm just telling you where the heck it is. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of crap trying to kill me. That's what changed. This is the cave key. Huzzah. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you some more supplies. Good luck. I forgot to mention there's also things like fishing and whatnot. Only hope is Dran. Dran has always watched over us. Blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, that's how I save. Let me just save it real quick. I don't know space. What? Slot 2. I guess I'll use slot 2. Yes. Let's format slot 2. Slot 2 it is, and go outside. Oh, there's a go outside option. This Georama parts, those are rivers, buildings, and whatnot. Allies, that's your party. I guess I have a dagger for now. This is the hot slot. I don't think I'll mess with that now. Escape powder, you can escape dungeons with this and repair. So weapons take damage in this game. Oh yes, you also need water. You get thirsty. We'll try to... This was a very, very detailed... I don't want to call it an RPG. Would it be? I guess it would count as a bit of an RPG, but not really. Oh, it is. Because Final Fantasy is also an RPG. There's just so many different variations of RPGs. Because once you have preset characters like this one, and then others you make the character yourself. But I guess this is an RPG. Big keyhole. Use item with square. Don't mind me, I'm just babbling as usual. So this is the first dungeon you play. And these dungeons have multiple floors in them. Those orbs are the important things you need, like buildings, citizens, whatnot. It's for real this time, Ton. just gonna go down. From here on, you will be put to the true tests. First conquer this wretched divine beast's cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, they have a lot of handy tutorials and whatnot. First, to advance to the next floor in a dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the divine beast, Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level rather than advancing to the floor level below. To return to the ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. Who would have guessed? When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just leave dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the mind connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energy wills. In such cases, use the item escape to get out of on your own. The Narun Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. So much talking. You can also use Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start the next level so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Part 2. Next, it's onto the weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears and finally breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. Oh damn. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item repair powder. It will restore their HP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters, thus becomes stronger. That's actually really cool. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have, so it will never disappear. Nice. But all the new weapons you will get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. The spear Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Atlamilia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lessons ran a little long, you don't say. That's it for the lecture today. Now Ton, show me your ability on this course. True ability. That's a lot of talking. Sorry about that. I already have to do a lot of talking already, so it's kinda... oh shit. Ah, okay, so circle. Is there a way to dodge? Okay. I have no idea how to use the controls, but you see that spring? That replenishes your... How do I open this? Press that in front of it, okay. Bone key acquired. These chests will contain random things in them. Could be good, could be bad. Macho's house acquired. Alright, so we're making some progress already. There's a pause button, but it's pretty useless. Doesn't tell me much yet. I'll have to check the controls sometime. Ooh, Gladius. Nice. So that's the weapon HP right there. It started going down. And they have attributes as well. Wind attribute for enemies weak against wind. It's pretty interesting. Holy's gonna be really good against undead most likely and build up. It's a different weapon. Gonna have to... oh. Okay. Alright, mate. You want some of this? Now, I know there should be a dodge button, but I don't know what the heck it is. Or at least I think, okay, R1 is block. I'm just trying to get used to this. Sorry guys. I guess there's a dodge button. There's a block though, so that's handy. Ooh, yeah, that is certainly more. Damn it. Oh, this guy. This guy. I'm getting wrecked already, jeez. I believe food restores your health. Oh, the spring restores your health. So it's not just water. That's nice. It's gonna be handy. It's like a health station. You see that little blue bar under the orange bar on the top left by the weapon? That's it's the progress to it leveling up, if I'm not mistaken. So these dungeons are kind of similar to, I guess the closest thing I've played besides this would be Persona games? Ow, crap. Maybe the Devil Survivor games, because I heard they're like dungeon crawlers too. Prickly is a fish bait used to fish. River. One river. What the heck is this? Ah, alright. So those are just random things you could pick up on the ground. They could either be good or have a negative effect to them, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword, risky. And these chests here, sometimes they're mimic monsters acting like they're chests, so you gotta watch out when you try to open one, so you could get screwed over. This is the crest I need. What is it? Let's check what the skeleton key is for. Okay, it's gonna be for something. And favorite food increases it. What's my favorite food? Bread? Alright, mate. Tired of your shit. Oh god, not the bats. Macho acquired. Yeah. I got his house and him. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot to mention that you could also find a map. Looks at the entire area. Magical crystal. I'm not sure what that is. Let's give it a look. If it lets us. It doesn't. It's on the top right. I'm not sure what it does though. Probably opens a certain area or something. Jeez, the weapons take a lot of damage, huh? So those green orbs on the minimap are these ones, these Atlas. The orange ones are chests, red ones are enemies. Not sure what the question mark is. Ah, I missed. So if you hold X, which is the attack, you can do a jump. Power strike. I'm not sure how much the repair powder repairs of the weapon. Have to be careful. I acquired a keg, or someone named Keg. What the heck is this? Hi. Is everybody happy? A present from the Happy Clown. Choose whichever you like. That's a trap, so I'm just gonna Close my eyes and press S. There we go. I guess I chose the big one. Another Gladius. Nice. I believe you can combine weapons of the same type. Item still required. Crap. Did not mean to do that. Rip. So I used my repair powder already. But I have an extra Gladius. Ah, so the skeleton key is for certain areas that need a skeleton key to unlock them. These are important areas most of the time. Contain a bunch of chests, I'm assuming. Acquired soap. Okay. It's locked. Forcing it may open. May activate a trap. Give up. I think the enemies drop the key that you can use to open these. There's a crest. That's not good. I'm gonna defeat these bats before I use that. The poison is really annoying in this game. I think the more you move... No, that's not just by moving. There's a quick slot, but I'm not sure how to use the items in quick slot. I'll have to experiment with that later. Got a lamp. Escape powder. Trees. You could really spruce the place up. I don't think I have a treasure key. Oh, I guess we'll have to force it open. You gotta guess the trap, failed. Jeez. I'd rather have been an explosive, to be honest. It's pretty neat that you can guess, you can open it by guessing what type of trap it is. Base lard. Alright. These mine carts take you into some areas that have harder enemies, but a lot of good loot. They have gems that you can put attributes on your weapons and upgrade them. Even better weapons too. Oh, I think I can level mine up. I'm trying to press triangle. What was I looking for? This one. Checking the weapons. 10 attack, 32 endurance, 60 speed, 20 endurance, fire ability. I'll keep using Gladius for now. Check. Upgrade. Evolves weapon. Oh, I could upgrade it with attachments to make it even better. Let's see if we can find an attachment first. Let's try using base lord for now. Then put an attachment on Gladius if we could find it in that mine cave place. Not sure if you need a key though. Ah, yeah, you need a key which you could find in one of the levels in this area. So as long as you don't leave the dungeon, you could travel to another floor and come back, and it'll stay the same. The enemies won't respawn, but unless you leave the area itself, the dungeon itself. So we'll come back to that some other time. Gladius, I'll say screw it and I'll just level it up. Should I? No. I don't want to have bad luck and find like a gem or something right after I level it up. That would be no bueno. To the next floor. Exclamation point. It's a critter. What the heck? They just like disappear into thin air, or did you just pan out before it took a turn? What the heck is it? Now screw you and your drill arm. Correct. So these are just the keys to the next level, it seems. They all look like the... I'm still not sure what that purple crystal was about. Oh, these guys are just falling the hell out of me. No. You gotta... Yeah, I was just gonna say you gotta be careful with bats because they'll poison you. Crap. Let's take some bread for now. You could, I believe you can heal by using the spring barbell. I think you might be able to unlock certain type of moves eventually as you progress through the game. Crap. Come on, spring. This isn't the spring. This is not what I was looking for. I think each level has a healing spring. Not sure though, don't take my word on that. Acquired another lamp. Come on, mate. Can't handle this. That's my weapon's health, it's pretty low. Gonna have to be careful of it. Yep, I'll have to switch it up. We'll use the... Sorry about that. I'll use the other gladius for now. I'll try to find a freaking spring or something, jeez. This is why poison is no bueno. We're probably gonna need to use an escape powder. Let's see if we can find an antidote. Oil. Oh, that's what you use. Crap. Come on. Spring. Oh, spring. I hate poison with a passion. We're gonna have to escape. Because we're dying. Yep. Let's use it. Just use it. With commands. I don't know how to use this. Yet. No. Yeah. Here. Save my item. Are we gonna die? Oh, wait. Such an idiot. You could just leave. That's how you do it. This is why you gotta be really careful with poison. Have a lot of antidotes because it seems not all the levels have a spring in it. And there's old dude again. Ha ha ha. It seems you've finally come back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as promised. The pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand, where the power of Atlamilla resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atlamilla will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the earth to its original form. That's your mission as the one who was granted the power of Atlamilla. Now let us move on. This may get a bit technical. If you want to place buildings, etc., press the select button while walking to go into edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Trying yourself. It must be faster than listening to my lecture. Yeah, it probably is. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. A cooking book. It's a guide for using Atlamilla. Didn't it have an I before or after the... I don't even know. And other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it carefully. Okay, I'll leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. Ha ha ha. So long. Crazy old coot. Okay, so we'll get to constructing in the next episode because this one, I believe, has been running for a while. But yeah, at least we saw a bit of the combat there, and got wrecked by poison, so we're gonna have to get an antidote. I'm not sure if that old dude sells it, but I'll have to find out next episode. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.